Yes, yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition. It's the first one of the summer window as well, with all the competitive football over. Obviously, you got the Club World Cup, but I'm talking Champions League, Europa League, and all the domestic leagues as well. As you see from the title, we got the Ornstein bomber earlier on today, a couple hours ago, people. Bryan and Mbeumo wants to join Manchester United, rejected 3 other Premier League clubs who were offering him not offering him Premier League football, offering him European football, the 2 North London clubs and Newcastle United. Florian Wirtz, he's on his way to Liverpool, but the latest bid has been rejected by Bayer Leverkusen, but we'll see. That deal will probably get done because it doesn't seem to be too far apart in terms of valuation. Chelsea also linked to Gittins from Dortmund, so we'll be discussing that. Jadon Sancho deal is imminent as well. No, Jadon Sancho decision, on him is imminent. So will he be staying at Stamford Bridge or will he be returning to Old Trafford? But big up everyone who's joined over from the raid. Big up everyone who was already here. Big up anyone who's watching us back live. Make sure when you enter the city of sarcasm, pay the tax, people. Pay the tax. Like Sham said, pay the tax when you enter the city. Please hit the like button on the video. So important you do that. Share this out across all the socials as well. All social media apps you are active on. You can retweet and like from at Sarcasm City TV. And that's me, Flawless. Same with the Instagram. And it is road to 16,000 subscribers as well. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell as well. And big up to Jordan S, who joined as a member. Much, much, much appreciated, Jordan. Shout out to you. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well. Big up King. Big up JT. Big up Sham. Again, Matthew and Jay hard work as well. Let me bring all of the gang into the building. So Lex is in the building. Kaneki's here. Giovanni's here. What you man saying, man? You man all good? What's going on?
But of course, United still money. But of course, United still money. Dancing on your grave.
Just fucking.
I'm hearing some United fans talk, and I'm like, and I'm not about it right now.
Go on, what happened? What happened?
This whole transfer thing, it's sounding like
some man. Mad though still. Yo, Kaneki, your mic. You got headphones?
My mic's low?
No, it just sounds a bit funny, that's all. Yeah, he sounds a little bit muffled, that's all. I'm sorry, his mic, and we'll get to it as well. But big up Javon, big up Lex, big up everyone in the chat as well. Dazza, I see you, E6.
Is that better?
Also, go on, say something else.
Is that better?
Yeah, Miles Bell. We're Miles
Bell. Yeah. It's the hyping of the whole, like, fam, you don't win the league with transfers. Okay, I'm just gonna make you know that by now. Yeah, way too much nonsense I'm hearing talking about right now. That with Mbeumo now on this Man United our midfield still shit. Okay,
that Bruno saga is feeding me for days, bro. I'm loving what you're seeing from United.
You know, talking about the suffering continues and all that. What a prick, mate! What a prick, yo. This guy, yo.
You the homie, but I'm enjoying this, bro. I can't.
Is it? Yeah, you carry on, man. You're interested with Chelsea, man.
Now then you have the media talking about how has his opinion on Garnacho changed. I'm like, where was the media? Why are y'all defending Garnacho now?
Wait, who's defending him? Did you say someone's defending him? Did you say?
Yes, some media outlets from England.
Yeah, you know what media is like, man. You know what they like.
So listen. Okay, I'm just otherwise than that, I'm having a very good day.
Mm-hmm.
Very good day.
Blessings. Hey, Javon, we'll go to you first and foremost. Gittins, thoughts? You know, I linked to him heavily today. Dortmund.
It's a rotating door, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because we are get linked with Garnacho, Gittins, and some scrubs of let me take that back because I don't know their potential. They're young. I'm not gonna be very respectful.
Garnacho is a unproven.
I not talk Garnacho, I talk like Gittins and yeah.
All of them are scrub.
Yeah, they are. But I'm trying to be respectful today, except when it comes down to Manchester United.
Facts, man. I hope
I
we saw you
do-
get that. Go on, carry on.
That's why I can never be disrespectful.
I hope you
No,
don't.
no, for real. To take this seriously, to answer your question, I am not. It's not a needle mover. At this juncture, we should be looking to push to the next level. Solidify, not even solidify top four. Make a run for the title. Be in and amongst the conversation next season. Take a good bash at the Club World Cup, trying to win that. You understand? Let me see your face. Wait. And trying to move forward. There's talks about getting rid of people like Madueke. There's a whole list of people to get rid of. Looks like we're about to try to sign Jadon Sancho. So if Gittins is a backup to Sancho and you're gonna give Sancho the free reins on the left hand side, because you already got a striker he can link up with in the lap. Hugo Etikite is a better version of Jackson by far. If we could somehow fine-tune the team to get the best out of Jadon Sancho, start a week in, week out, and I think give him that focal point with Delap and Tikite to finish off those chances and to take advantage of his good play, then we could be cooking something. Plus, we still got Esteban to come in. I know he's a young kid, but he could be back up to Neto, quote unquote, until he's ready to take the reins. The midfield is good. We're about to get rid of Sanchez and unfortunately Petrovic. So if the Gittins is coming in as a backup for Sancho, then and so it wouldn't be my first try. It's very underwhelming. It's gonna piss me off, but I'm not gonna do too much into it.
That's fair enough. That's fair. And you mentioned TK there. That's someone who you're like, all right, bring him in. Like,
no,
good
I'm bringing Gyökeres. Bringing Gyökeres.
Oh, you was Gyökeres. Yeah, because you've not been into Gyökeres as well. Gyökeres, Osimhen first.
Yeah.
Who do you prefer out of those two to bring in?
I would say Gyökeres.
Yo, you know what Gyökeres play?
Let me finish. Simply because of how we play, we could use his attributes to put the ball in the back of the net. Because the chances we created last season, how Jackson and some of them man in a score was criminal. You understand? It was criminal. These chances are going to be in a plate. I just need a finisher. The other side of the fan base wants Osimhen because he brings an attribute that we haven't been taking advantage of, which are the crosses into the box, right? But at the same time, may not take Gyökeres just because we score more goals on the ground than in the air, and we don't necessarily use the aerial threat as much, and our team is not built to use that aerial threat. So that answers the question. What you have to say, Lex? Guy over there waiting now.
Go on, Lex. Say what you're gonna say.
Yo, good luck in it. So
I will take that. I'm not even. I'm no bullshit base. I'll take that.
Because right now, right? Huh?
Go on.
All right, look. There's very few like really good game-changing talent. It's like pretty much all of the man them where I look towards are. For instance, the Gyökeres, I understand the Gyökeres thing, but for me, the man them would have to tailor them game to providing for Gyökeres exclusively. But the way your team set up, what you really need is a striker we can also create for like creativity all around. You need all. You see, like how Jackson stay. If only Jackson could have finished.
Yep, you're right.
You get what I'm saying?
A better version of Jackson.
Yeah,
but that's what Itikite is.
Well, to an extent, but you don't know how him got acclimatized to the league, because I can tell you this: in the forward line as a striker, unless you're exceptional, you kind of play kind of within the constraints of the center backs. Yeah, you have to decide as a striker: am I going to be a striker for pressure the center back, or elbow here, a nudge there, play off of the back of the center back? You get me? If them a play a high line, what am I going to do? If them a play a low, you get what I say? So that's the thing, and I think one of the main things on the need for do is just unlock back Cole Palmer, innit?
Yeah.
Put him on the right, stop this central bullshit. And but this are the thing. To me, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, wonderful. Maresca is better than Poch. But is Maresca the guy for carry it to the promised land? I really don't think so. Until him do it, because what I gonna require for you making these signings is am I gonna have to change him? All right, if you get Ekitike, you won't have to change as much.
Yeah.
If you get Yokers, you have to change. And then what gonna happen with the Sancho thing? Because what we have to realize is yes, Sancho has good quality, but Sancho, you need to provide the system for unlock the qualities. Because Sancho is a player where him need players. His game centers around having players around him of similar quality.
Yep.
Can play 1-2s, them understand how to move off the ball, so on and so forth. Otherwise, you're not really gonna get the best out of Sancho. Because it's not a case of all right, maybe it's a case where all right, Yokers runs and them thing him can play passes through to him, Neto love cross the ball, so that would be a positive. Cole Palmer go find you.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
anyway, them go find you.
Yeah, he go find you. So if it's a case where now look to Yokers, all right, just a little slight change in the system, and then Yokers will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You get me?
And is that for the belt? With the slight change, is that for the belt?
Honestly, I would say
the best out of Yokers because most of
the team.
For the better for the team.
If they did sign Yokers and switch it up, is it
as long brother, as long as him not turn out to be like Nunes, innit?
Yeah, because and he's right.
That's happening in the same league. Them come from the same league. Nunes score 40 at goal or whatever the amount of goal. We said, Jano, this brother, you're crazy. We sign him, and the man miss 40 big chances, and him still score like 12 of them or some shit.
Yeah,
you get me? So that's where the problem lies. Is Yokers going to turn up? Because bro, I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I say mad similarities between them.
Yeah, I see too, and that's a question mark. And the reason why me kind of hinge my hope upon Yokers is just that the transfer fee and the wages fit perfectly what Chelsea want.
Well, the only difference though is I think mentally Yokers probably more stable.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
And he went forward with the mad celebration and the crowd will rally behind him immediately. And I'm supposed to art if we get him. But there's a chance it might not work.
Yeah. And the reason why Lexa say while he might explain him kind of changing stance from not working to it kind of go work and them have to change the system slightly, is because like we have wingers who are score a goal like Salah or Diaz when he did hard.
Exactly.
So
if it don't work,
yeah,
you don't have the backup like where we did have Salah still I go put up 20 at goal. You
understand? So that's why Lexa say his system have to change because
have to change.
Palmer I go score a goal either way, but apart from Palmer, who else I go consistent? So you might as well change the system to get the 20, 22, 25 goals a season.
It don't have to be a crazy change,
Yeah.
First of all, personnel change is needed. Madway can them man they just need to get out.
Yeah, bro.
You get what I say? Them man they just need to get out. Bro, if you could have keep Caicedo and Lavia fit, that would be fine, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
The Ogosuku signing, he is from Sporting. Yes, from Sporting as well. He's that DM that is supposed to be the backup for Lavia. Plus, we have Andre Santos to come back. So the midfield, man, I worry about. You understand? So if we can have that midfielder, Enzo Caicedo and Santos or Ogosuku, and then we put Palmer back on the right, and then we have Sancho on the left, we should be fine. Gaikor is down the middle or Delap down the middle because I rate Delap. You scored 12 league goals in our team, we get relegated. Hey, imagine a team we have a create.
No, Delap a good signing. Delap a good signing. And that's the thing where now, is it a case where we now sign an next striker for competition because...
Yeah, man, Jackson gone. They might get rid of him.
They might get rid of him?
Yeah, man. There's been links with him moving to links with Manchester United, but there are links with other clubs elsewhere. They might try to get rid of him.
But it's hard for find, even though Jackson can't really finish, it's hard for find a baller like Jackson still in it. You can switch him to the right, switch him to the left, and him link good with Palmer. So like, me no know.
Yeah, I understand where you come from, but bro, the UECL final said was it for me? Me see do it against
Oh,
City.
the over dribbling thing.
Yeah, bro. Like
That was crazy.
bro. And the patch where
Yeah.
remember the patch where he never did a score. Him never did the link up thing play properly
Mm-hmm.
either. So that's why I say, yo, looking at Etiquette's game, because we signed the lap, I mean, know the lap have levels to go. We can take a chance on Etiquette because the season he had, even last season he did good, right? I'm surprised.
No, Dila Pabala, man. Dila Pabala, man.
I went to that.
You understand? So, Ima Etiquette and Etiquette when I put up numbers along with Marmouche this season. So, and I want to scrub where I get. You understand? It's just the question mark around the adaptation of this league. Like
No better than Marmouche, though. Marmouche crazy. Like, I'm so upset, bro. Say, on my side, him play for.
Yeah,
you
man,
wouldn't
Marmouche
even
crazy.
believe, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, the man, they must say, like, me did that on, which channel was it? The Bayesian channel on Friday. And the man, them did ask me, like, you know, the Prem, who would have been the best left mid? And the man, obviously, because when the league, some man would have said Gakpo and so on and so forth. But then me say, yo, yeah, in terms of output, you can't even say that because Marmouche rock up and him have 7 and a 14, innit?
And then still the top scorer. I think I'm still the top scorer in the Bundesliga. Am I not mistaken?
Yeah, it was. And then not just that, it's like, it's not even it's just the quality. Like, yeah, Gakpo is good, Diaz is good, yeah. But the Marmou's quality from passing, from shooting, from creating, from dribbling is just so good. Like, just think about it. It would have been perfect on the left side for us. Like, it would have just been perfect. You get what I say? Imagine Marmou's, Wirtz, and yo, easy. Calm down.
Calm down your ball game. Calm down your ball game.
The greed they talk about in the Bible, that's what that is.
Yo, I don't feel like say, yo, we're gonna pull up because Bayer Leverkusen want 150 instead of 130.
I don't think you know. When you're talking that close a price, I don't think so. No.
Hey, brother, you know who you're talking about?
Yeah,
because we are the good things now. Just remember, say Liverpool this year. Like, if any team.
But I hear you, Lex. But if you was offering 110 and they wanted like 170, I could see it. The price is too close.
Hey,
price is too close.
I'd love for you to not get him. I want to be wrong, but I think you sign him.
Yeah, I have to go at the top. I have to go at the top of the hour. So can we talk about the UCL? Because I really don't know they have.
Hold on. Cool, man.
UCL?
Yeah, man.
Talking about
Champions League. Okay, all right. Yeah, man. We have to be specific. 2 UCL then.
No, one UCL. One UCL.
It's actually called this. Go on, carry on.
Go on.
So yeah, man.
We on talk about it.
What? Can I hear you? I'm not sure about PSG the whole season. Can I talk to me, bro?
I'm telling man, dog. I'm telling man.
No, fam. I literally came and I said I admit I was wrong. I'm not afraid of admitting that I'm wrong.
He did say that on the Q&A. We did a Q&A.
Come on. I live to be proven wrong, bro. I live to be proven wrong. And that right there, not only was I proved wrong, I felt like I was robbed something, bro. Yo, you need to play that back and put Barcelona, bro.
Brother, what a ass whooping. That was a beat down, bro.
Yes.
That was the man them run around the midfield. The man them circle them inside the letter man.
Yeah, but here what go. All right, here what my problem. Here what my biggest problem with that game, then. It's not just the game. For all right. Sometimes, all right. So PSG clearly have an advantage, pretty much from every fundamental basis of football. Yeah. But not only did they have the advantage, them never have a game like with them that have against we or Arsenal and them and they were the man them miss most of them chances. Because in both games, you get one. But remember me to tell you, say, the way them win this final is if them convert most of them chances. Remember me that said to say them can just have a day where the whole of the chances where them always create just go in. And them just have the day because obviously them did a go press.
Goodbye, Ryan. Sorry, Lex. Goodbye, Ryan. Just Get out of here, bro.
Let's see Ryan. I got the show.
Patting your mic as well, Kineki. It sounded muffled. It sounded a bit muffled again. Go on, let's
Yeah,
carry on.
continue next. Can we have something to build by your point?
But may I say, obviously, the man them did go at Inter. The only difference was we were expecting Inter for actually put up a fight on the defensive end
and be more physical.
But may I go be honest with you, Javan? The intensity where the man them go for Inter different than all of the other game them. Them come out. It's like Luis Enrique tell them say, yo, we're not on a game after this, you know. We don't need no recovery time. We don't need none of that. So every last energy we want to have, and probably give them some inhalers and them thing there. You know it go.
Like a bat out of hell. Like a bat out of hell, bro.
Yeah, the man them just come out and then the old man them will play for Inter like them and say, raw, what go on? Before you know it, 2 goals in the back of the net and every man has scratched them head. Like Inzaghi probably there on the side. What kind of tactical changes you could have made? Me telling you, the man them go for tactical changes. Arteta go for it. We go feet and nothing could be done because the man them just have too much quality and then the fucker them are run up and down. So it's them have the legs. So when people say pace and power, them have that. But every man can put them foot on the ball and kill someone and put a pass. Like we are gonna do that. And then example. Enrique just have them and them in a structure.
Yeah.
Where it's like Inter just get shocked. And I just wanted them game there, bro. The man them just look helpless. And then people are talk about this Inzaghi thing. Yo, get it straight. Number one, our players play football. If you have a better team, and you have a higher chance of winning. If that better team has their day,
there's nothing you can do. You can't want this Inzaghi just because of the bro. And that me rate about thing, Alex, because you said the same thing. And I see something we come talk about in the final. I said the only question mark I had about PSG, their counter attacks is devastating. But what was happening in the previous game? They were wasting chances. The only man who waste chances at this game was Barcola when him come on. You know, everybody deadly, ruthless, but and not a Barcola. But think if you really look at how every time PSG attack, if it wasn't a goal. It was damn near a goal. It was on point, precision, deadly, right? And on top of that, it was the final, so them intensity and them pinpoint passes was even more accurate and it was even faster. Listen to me. They came out at those gates like a bat out of hell. How the hell are they 2-0 down in a Champions League final within 20 minutes? What are you supposed to do with that?
But well, and not just that. What the man them have to realize too is, Inzaghi had a strategy, yeah? The man, you know when I'm midfield, Çalhanoğlu and Mkhitaryan and DeMarco play left. Now me can tell you this, DeMarco worse than Trent.
Brawling.
From day one, and not today, DeMarco worse than Trent. DeMarco worse than Trent long time. Me I watch Inter fans, I say, yo, when you go into the game, don't play DeMarco.
Yeah, defensively he's very
Them did I say it from the Barca game. And for be honest with you, Inzaghi should have looked on how Yamal deal with him and realize say, yo, but obviously man, them I say, like, but then you know some stupid people. It's like people have said Desiree Doué. And then they must say, yo, Yamal who? What do you mean Yamal who? Like, when they watch the fucking game? Yeah, Desiree Doué did have an alright game. The game of Yamal did have against them, man, was cracked.
Yes.
You get what I said? It's just that them lose. Unfortunately, them lose because them probably should have hold up the ball or whatever excuses people want for me. But at the end of the day, the man them get beat out and out tactically all over the place. But it don't say nothing bad about Inzaghi. Like, brother, me hear Inter fans are complaining and say, oh, we have the best squad in the league. Yeah, well maybe
in a full league. Not a full league.
Well, but maybe the Syria is just that shit. Because when your midfield consists of Çalhanoğlu, who has been dead since from before him got AC Milan, from him left Leverkusen, I don't know what him be anymore.
Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan.
Yeah,
Mkhitaryan.
And then when you Barella, wasn't it? Yeah, it
the only one you would have take out of that and say have out and out
I just Barella you would have play.
Exactly. You would have say Walker in any other midfield.
And then since when is Marcus Thuram and Lautaro fucking Martinez rated? Fear blame the manager. Them man they been shit since day one. Them always been shit. From Lautaro Martinez touch on the scene this brother shit. Messi look on them and say, yo, me not care how much goal him score wherever I'm there, him can't play for Argentina. And this fucker don't play for Argentina. It's as simple as that. Him worse than him couldn't take Higuain game. People are making it seem as if Lautaro Martinez young. Me no know what age him be, but me know him a play football long time.
He has been around a long time.
Yeah, and him been rubbish the whole time.
Yeah,
brother, I told you, man, that guy's the Lionel Messi of Lacazette, man. I told you.
That's only 27, you know. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
He needs to.
No, man, 27.
A long time.
He's still young enough to start over, bro.
He start early.
Yeah, he joined in Milan 18, 19.
Bro, when you watch the game, yeah.
Nice backup striker.
Bro, that's the point. For who? For Bournemouth? Bro, the man them try a long ball strategy. The ball wouldn't stick. Them two big motherfuckers there. Them bigger than the center back. The ball wouldn't stick. Them not have a first touch. Them not have nothing. And then man hear the man them say, them want for buy Rasmus. So
they been next year.
Hold on.
Not buy, loan. Correct yourself, loan.
It don't matter.
Rasmus.
Yeah,
the only money you're supposed to spend for Rasmus is for retiring blood. Just give him the money and say, don't play no more football. I beg you. And that's where you need, bro. You see this brother play football? Well, people don't watch the sport. You know?
No, he doesn't play football. We watch him fight against the football.
Bro, the easiest and simple pass is Mr. the man one touch it bubble. He man even not do it against the Chinaman them. Even against the Chinaman them. In a acres of space, him stick out him foot and the ball just go boom and gone. Me say, bro, how much money them pay for you?
This brother was literally playing against some flipping walk workers, bro. Like, bro, you need to understand, I'm watching some Asian dude that don't even have a face on foot mob, bro. Body this man to the ground, and at one point I'm looking at Rasmus, I'm like, dog.
Crazy, man. The touch in the box was bad.
Bro.
The box,
Bro. Rasmus Highland, dog, you're still young enough to start over. You can still go college, bro.
Yeah. It was so
cataclysmic. It is the exact representation of how shit Manchester United has been. Rasmus and Bruno get the ball in a perfect opportunity to do absolute garbage. I try to do a Rabona finish. Like, brother, when you name, you try to do this Balotelli thing or what? And then, you know, what Balotelli they doing at the preseason and then something.
I remember. I remember.
Because on the short of money, you need the money, just win the game, can't even beat them Monday. Because this dickhead just and people are saying, what would we be without Bruno? What would you be? Look at where you are with him. That's all the evidence you need, brother. If this man was your savior, you wouldn't be this shit.
Facts.
Hey man, your savior, I don't get saved. Put
bro.
one together, man.
Bro.
Yo, how are you the savior when you get saved, yo?
Oh, you have a life jacket and still drunk.
Bro.
And it's
man out here, so. Bro. Man out here, so I celebrate how
wait, we gotta let that one lie.
fully inflated life jacket and you're drunk. Just seeing a rough, nothing at all. Nothing at all.
You just saw 2 feet of water in your throat.
I'm gonna get it. I do not get it, bro.
How you have a life jacket on and you're still a drone?
I'm gonna get it. 15 place finish. What would we'd get relegated without Bruno? No, you almost got relegated with Bruno. That is your problem. That is your problem. And just because this fucker know how to get stats, him a hoodwink the whole of them.
No,
It's
I-
so
Leg.
unbelievable, bro.
Leg.
You know, it's obvious.
The man
That's
land
the
one
energy.
cross the other day against Aston Villa. Or the first cross him ever gets a pinpoint in him life to Ahmad. In him life. Wow, world class. World class, what kind of class? Me could have played a pass there.
You know how this man inhibit to no play? Sometimes all the man have to do make it simple pass now, but because the man be the hero, he might play
Years,
long ball.
Javon.
years me I watch
Must
man.
No.
do one play.
Years me I watch
Javon.
man. No, but Javon, you know why I'm not do the simple pass? Because he might go misplace it.
He might go misplace it.
You
Did you
know-
not see his simple
you know
pass
what
against
time,
Spurs?
yo?
Did you not
know-
see his simple pass against Spurs? We conceded
simple
because of it.
Hey, Kaneki, that was a simple pass. The pass.
That
against
was a
Spurs.
simple pass.
Simple pass, yo.
And we conceded because of it.
Oh,
To
Oh, man.
Boy.
to Zipex in chat, I do rate Mbeumo, but we'll get onto that. Fam,
Yeah, we'll
Bruno
get to the
Fernandes,
Don't worry.
the praising of Bruno Fernandes is like someone
Oh,
praising
shit.
a bulletproof glass. Bro, you got shot twice.
Exactly.
You got shot. Why are you praising the bulletproof window? You're like, oh, if it wasn't for the bulletproof glass, I would have died. Bitch,
You got
you're in critical condition in the hospital. You still got shot. You're dying. Bro, you are dying.
You are dead. Yeah,
You are
it's bad,
in the
it's bad.
hospital dying. But you're telling me if it wasn't for the bulletproof glass, you would have died.
Yeah, man, fair drop up a lawsuit for whoever met that bulletproof glass, brother.
Like, come on, bro. Man, them a come tell me, bro, Bruno
And then
Fernandes, this man literally.
You couple that with Rasmus first touch and Garnacho and whatever
Brother.
the fuck you do over there up on the left.
Brother,
And people wonder why we don't score goals. We got a goal scoring problem.
Bro,
Yo,
if you don't cry, if you don't laugh, you not gonna cry. Let me tell you,
I swear down.
This shit funny, bro. This shit funny as hell.
brother, I am out here watching a bunch of hot pot staffs pocket Bruno in the midfield. How you lose 1-0 to a side of literal kimchi merchants? How you do that?
If man them lose, if man them win the game, brother, go make some fake sneakers after. Make some
Bro,
fake
you lost to us about to literal sweatshop workers. How? But man, I can't point to Amadial or middle finger. What you show me that for?
Show me that far.
Brother.
Oh boy.
Me literally watch I watch the tiny man they work at the mechanic place at downtown. Just beat up Man United in front of me face. Then you come tell me, oh, look at how Amadial. Brother, me don't give a fuck. How did you lose to a bunch of switch? How? Some man will make some freaking Jordans for $1 an hour.
They're not good, dog. Yo, man, they're not good. And for be honest with you, Amorim not much better. The whole of them are just a piece in our pot,
No,
brother.
he's just as bad. He's equal. Don't
If
get
anything, he worse. If anything, he worse.
Equal to them. Actually,
Actually,
you know what? You know why he's worse? You know why he's worse? Because he actually has sense.
Exactly.
So what
No,
him chat sense, him show everybody
Leg.
same have sense, and then boom, come
Leg.
starting lineup on the day when you need for win a fucking trophy. Rasmus Haaland at striker.
You know,
No,
sabotage for real.
I must
No.
sabotage, bro. Listen. Ten Hag started and him just fought to finish the job. Yo, listen. You can't make all the nice about Mbeumo. You can't make all the nice, but watch them fucker here with all of the world class ability where them supposedly have. Watch them come here and just do one bag of shit.
You need to understand this. You need to understand this though. You want to know what I will praise him for?
When you gonna forget him
No.
Brazilian?
We want to know what I'm praising. What I will praise him for? This man has exposed so much. Like there's no room for him or these players to hide anymore. You remember before that everybody was blaming the manager. Then it's no one's hiding anymore.
That is true.
Everybody's like, Amorim is shit. Okay, then now let's look at the players now to bail the shit manager out. These players are just as shit now.
That's what them do. But that's enough to do. Like right now, a player quality enough for go by.
and that's it, and that's the reason why I'm saying I respect Amorim for this. You are so bad that these players can't hide anymore, and the board is like, listen, we're going to get rid of this now. If you can't use the class that we're buying now, you're gone.
That's true. So I think if we win the final, this don't happen.
But this doesn't happen.
All right, watch it though. But watch it though. My thing is this, you know. Even without a manager, Cunha, Mbeumo in replacement for Rasmus Højlund and Garnacho, and then if we get the 100 million to sell, on the sell, Bruno for the 100 million and probably go buy like a Gyökeres, bro, easily top 6. Just by even without the manager. Here's what the problem are gonna be.
I know where you're going with this.
What the fuck? What Amorim gonna do? Because Xerxes forward and play well, and Amorim decides say, yo,
bro,
as Rasmus come back,
bro.
bench.
Theo Hernandez right now is available for 25 million, and I'm seeing no one talk about this.
Is that the one at
AC Milan? 25 million. Yep, 25 million.
The better one. The better
man, the one who have the ability to start pick up the ball from him for a team half and walk, he go right, go score a goal. He's done it multiple times. I mean, it's quality. Plus
25 million. 25 million right now. Yeah, 25 million. Enzo Millet right now is release clause has him at 32. Enzo Millet right now is release clause has him at 34 million.
Who?
Enzo Millet, the midfielder that played beside of Steeler at Stuttgart.
Oh, is he there? Wait, is he still there now, or has he moved on?
He hasn't moved. I'm just telling you what his price is right now. It's 35 million can get you him.
But yo, them man they not pre them ball of the dog. You don't know your board at work. United out. They need world class players.
World class.
Just gonna be bad players, please.
Yo, but at least a club assigned the man them this time and not 10
that's the one thing. That's the one thing I actually give Ineos credit for. That is the one thing.
Them can sign players. Me can give them that.
It's just everything else is shit. That's where my issue lies. Everything else with them is terrible. The signing of players, fine.
But them are poor timing. Them are poor timing with a lot of things.
It's like, yo, how you man after whoever's on in regards to the transfers doing that is on the mark. They're on the money with that. But it's just everything else. Because even with this Mbeumo thing, I was like, if someone would have told me, all right, by the 2nd of June, even though it's the 3rd of June now, you'd have Cunha in and then Mbeumo potentially on the ground.
Imagine, hypothetically, right? Because we know say once Dorgo have somebody good to play with him and can use the overlapping runs, Dorgo
you don't have
play
that
good, right?
That's what it is.
But it's man, idiot.
You don't have that guy there playing on the touch like that. You're
idiot, man, full
Brother, stop calling people idiot. Because when you saw somebody an idiot, them have a chance for change. The brother is a fucking fool. That's the difference. In can't come back. That idiot will do can do smart things. That brother is a fucking fool. Stupid.
Just
stupid. That is what him is.
Yeah, I need that, man. Just to see.
I'm begging to sign him.
Brother.
Oh, you don't with that. Hey, that's too far, yeah.
Man, I'm gonna get disrespected, bro. I'm gonna talk about the UCL final.
No. Them are gonna sign. Them are gonna sign Madueke without pace. Just think about that. Them are gonna sign a Madueke without pace.
I do say that they're saying actually that Newcastle now that because they were one of the teams in for Mbeumo that they're looking at Madueke. So you don't get that Madueke money and then send that over to us for Garnacho. Boom.
To me, no, I don't know. I'm not going to speak negative because Chelsea probably want the money. I don't know why Newcastle aren't trying to raid Brighton. I don't get it.
Go get that. Go get the what's his name? The guy who
plays Minte. Yeah, Minte. Minte.
Baleba. Oh, you said Brighton. Okay.
Yeah, no, I said Brighton. Minte with Isak up top. That's dead. So Gordon, Minte, and Isak.
Yo,
that's a very good attack line.
The young baller there, Damsgaard, him name, the one who look old but him young.
Yeah, Damsgaard. Yeah,
Damsgaard.
You know, so Brighton have some good baller though. Baleba.
Bro. Bro, listen, I would love to take Weaver and Baliba from them, but me know say Brighton are
Yo,
gonna try finesse.
finish.
Brighton are gonna
Finesse.
try finesse.
And that would have transformed the midfield.
Unless they have a release clause, because we get McAllister for cheap.
I don't think he has. I'm not sure. I don't
think they have a release clause.
But
I'd
hey,
have
if
to
we
check,
sell
but
Bruno for the money, go game.
yeah,
Sell
but
Bruno for the money,
bro,
go
bro, but why am I just forgetting? Thank you. What's his name? Bruce in chat. That Brighton signed Minte from Newcastle.
Someone pay 100 mil for a World Cup win, and him not even did win the World Cup yet. And we pay 35 for him. And my midfielder better than your own.
Bro, he's gonna say 100 M's about it.
Yeah, I would. I am really looking forward. I am just looking at midfielders right now, and as I said before, Steele is going to Real Madrid, and that kind of I'm okay with it on one side, but it still pisses me off because I don't want him at Real Madrid. I believe he's going to go there and just get just regret.
Actually, Kaneki, when Alonso was at Leverkusen, did he play? Was it a 5-3-2? Did he play with two strikers, or what did he like? What's the midfield and attack?
One striker, wing backs.
It's one striker, wing back.
Was it 2 10s? And what was it like? What was the midfield? It was 2 10s.
It was, yes.
2 Wirtz and
2 10s and then 2 in midfield. I'm just thinking about if he does play the back.
It was Xhaka and Palacio. Xhaka, Palacio, and the two and the other one beside of Wirtz up top. There was another midfielder beside of Wirtz up top. But as I said, how it would look like how close to what you see now with Schlutt. When their wing backs go up, it's literally a front five. They attack with 5. Xabi Alonso attack with 5. So left wing back, right wing back, the 2 10s and the striker. That's how he does it. So
me don't want to talk about Real Madrid no more.
No, he was just asking a question, so I'm just saying that to him. But that's how
we eventually are gonna go to such man on the right side, or am I gonna play? And we don't need to do that right now.
No, I'm not going to bring that up. I'm not going to bring that up. Aldi's a very good player, but I think he needs more to mature more in his game.
Yeah, he need another season and 9 belt.
Yeah, he needs to mature more in his game. I don't want to rush everybody this guy is good. We need to get him. This guy is good. No.
You know,
Aldi needs to mature more in his game now. Palacio, why nobody's going after that guy? I'll never understand.
Everybody afraid that Bundesliga tax, brother. I don't know why.
Bundesliga tax. Everybody looks
about people supposed to know why.
Trust me, I know why. Between Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, and
you won a Champions League with them, did you not?
Nkunku.
Hey, but again, that's just you lot like talent. Because wait, did Marmoush not come? Where did Marmoush came from?
Marmoush came from it as well. Yes.
And Haaland a good player.
Haaland came from there as well.
Yeah, man. Listen, at the end of the day,
really?
At the end of the day, you have to.
Man, like one season wonder. Come on, man.
You know what? I'm not touch that topic. I'm walk past that.
Man, just kick up a prem for one season. When do after that? Not dog shit.
God, you want to say what you
said. No, what? No 009. No 009 him there now. We're going to continue next season.
Him score in our league? No, man, he scored on the last day.
On the last day, okay. But he made what? 008, 007? Erasmus 2.0, that man.
So, anyways, we have a lot to talk about, because we have fortunately to jump in the next 2 minutes. You don't realize we're not talking about phone. None time.
Just message him, man.
We didn't talk about who?
Phil Foden, the ghost, the white ghost himself.
All right, talk about it then.
Why we have to talk about him? There's nothing to talk about.
We don't have time. Bro, we have to talk about the downfall of City this season. You understand? Because apparently, let's not forget what Foden did last year. The drop-off this year is crazy.
Yes.
And it go back to somewhere like Lex voice are ringing in the back of my head. The man them tired of Pep. The man them tired of bro, that nothing again about that. Nothing again about. Stop it.
My voice in the back of your head.
You know what I mean, bro.
Yeah, that not gay about that.
The man them must say, oh, it's like the man say, oh, them tired of Pep. Them tired of the overcoaching. Them tired of it. Will we see full Foden again next year? Because the man not do nothing at all this season.
Yeah, but we see him again, man, from the bench.
Brother, nobody not do nothing for City unless you not realize.
Yeah, I think we will. Obviously, they'll mix out like Cherokee probably on his way there. There's Rangers. They've been linked to Livramento.
Brother, me no want a brother they go Manchester City, brother. Fam, them somebody brother. First we sit down. Understand this.
Which one?
Reindeer and Rangers. Fam, understand this.
Okay. Hey, wait.
We all sat here and
before you carry on, you rate Rangers, so you're a fan. You think he's a good player?
Yes. Yes, I do. He's one of the midfielders I wanted.
No better than Gavin Bridge.
Yeah. He's one of the midfielders I wanted us to sign. When I was talking about Angelo Stieler, Hujland and him, Reindeer, fam, listen to me. The fact that we are going to sit down and watch PSG sign Kvaratskhelia. No one did anything. We really going to sit down and just watch City sign. Rodri with legs. That's basically what it is, you know. Facts. We watch him man them sign Rodri with legs now.
I tell us run them from midfield.
You listen to what you say. Rodri with legs.
Bro.
That's crazy.
Listen to me.
You know what you're talking
about. Have I ever been wrong on a player?
A mobile Rodri alongside Rodri.
It's our first time.
I'm more interested to see what Bryan Cherokee is going to turn out. Because apparently there's been hype around him for years, but no one really took a chance, man.
Brother, we mean years. The man at 21, dog.
No. He's been a phenomenon since what? 17, 18?
17. He's been a phenomenon since 17.
Yeah,
when
man.
He came through.
So him debut long time, man. And now, since I think Leon, I think they got into some financial, so they're going to get rid of him.
Yeah, they're getting a 3-year transfer ban.
Yeah, 3-year transfer ban. And him decide say, yo, him now going to sign a contract, you know, so he might kind of force a move, and them just go get him. And like clubs are not loud over him. So I want to know what the big question mark around him is. Can he not cut it in the Premier League? What's going on there? So I want to see, him fit in. And him supposed to be the KDB replacement. So we see what's going on with that.
Bro,
I think he'll be fine in that team.
KDB replacement.
Pep had either turn this brother into
Mahrez replacement.
Into Mahrez, or we're gonna see another reincarnation of Ben Arfa.
But hold on. You do know Pep did nerf Mahrez, by the way.
No, yes. I know that he nerfed it, but what I mean is that remember how you saw Mahrez win games on his own when Mahrez literally just ignored Pep and just took the game. That's what I mean by when I said either he's going to be.
Yeah,
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's either going to be Riyad Mahrez or he's going to end up as Ben Arfa. Those are the two routes in total for Turkey. Either Mahrez or Ben Arfa.
Mahrez slap one top bench and get bench for the next 5
games. And get bench for the next 5 games.
Man score a hat-trick and not play next game in that.
Bro, a bad mind that and no man can't tell me different. A bad mind that.
Pussy, you deserve when I get this year, mate.
Mahrez literally was the reason the man them win a treble, and this brother still drop the man.
Yeah. Man, them have to jump off now.
Big up yourself, bro.
Hey, shout out your channel. Let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, the rest of the week, all that good stuff.
Like, share, subscribe to the Final Whistle podcast. I dropped the latest episode of the Sideline Review. I'm dropping a season review with Unistox football tomorrow. And Chelsea, we spoke everything from preseason up until when we were having the gimmicks that we are in a title race. So check that out. It's dropping 12 p.m. tomorrow, UK time, 7 a.m. US time, EST. Bless up, people. Peace.
Hey, blessings, man. Big up, man. Every single time, yeah. Blessings.
Yeah, but bro, I don't want Ryan to go to Manchester City, bro. Like,
then buy him. Then year side now, go buy him.
But them not trying to go Bayern Munich.
Them baller they only need.
Brother, go Bayern Munich, bro. Just go somewhere else. Just don't go Manchester City, bro. Like, I'm sick of it now. I am sick of it now, bro.
Yeah, Bridget, but I know nobody else fault but yours.
I understand that. Me completely understand that, but it
A
just
fool side fault. Uno could have done so much about all of the shit where happen. Uno just too shit. We are the fool thing, but signing players are not our thing. That's a fool thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that we are trying to spend 150. Jesus.
You reckon the deal still happens? Or you a bit skeptical?
But bro, you have to understand where you deal with this. Like it's like you ask your mother for ice cream now.
Mm-hmm.
But she say, if you get ice cream today, just know, say yo, probably a couple more months before you get ice cream again. Because we just, you get me?
Right.
But you get me? Or we'll go out and you go out and you appreciate, can we buy this? Can we buy that? Can we buy this? You just know. So you just know, say when you get the niceties, just nobody look back feet for all the next 3, 4, 5 years. You get me? Because watch ya. No, we not upon the end of selling 150 million player. We're upon the end of buying one. So no matter how good him get, the most you can sell him back for like 200. And knowing my club, guess what gonna happen? Just like a run in contract and go Madrid. That
better not do that.
Adam, bro, this setup how much? Am I like 22 though?
Yeah.
4 or 5 year contract. Same do a 4 or 5 year contract. 26, 27, just in Bumbuckler time. Just in time for fuck off and go Real Madrid pan a free.
It's a 4-year winner league title again, maybe bump a champ.
Yeah, he's 22. He just turned 22. He turned 22.
Yeah, it's a 4-year win another league. Win another league.
Don't make the same mistake. You don't let him get to a year left, 2 years left on his deal.
What we are gonna do when man decides to them, sell him early. Yeah, that makes sense. But we are the side where we want win stuff. So we say, Jano, just stay, man, make a win. And then make sure the man them upstairs I say, yeah, man, when we win, Trent I got change his mind. That fucker gone. Him gone. That pussy. Oh my God, me never want somebody feel saying I'm alive.
So you don't wish him all the best now?
No. What kind of best? What kind of best? me, every winger when come against Cookim, every single one. Yeah. The worst winger, Las Palmas, fucking all of them side there. Deportivo La Coruña, Osasuna, and
every day you wake up and just have a hangnail or just hook on him socks. Every time you run, it just get worse, bro.
He might go like him, no say once him land a Valencia and Villarreal away, he might get banana peels, bruv. Daniel Alves did I get that shit.
There's a Nicolas Pepe just hold him and just send him back.
Him do that shit where him whip on the night top corner and do this. Do this to the Real Madrid fans when them a boo you. Go right the fuck ahead. Go ahead. Go on. Yeah, man, I love it. I love beautiful. And when you go through your rough times, you can go hug up Jude, innit? Sure.
Yes, they go play against Yamal and making twist your ankle them all the way back to Liverpool, man.
Them must say go try put him in the cruise role, cause then I can't write back them signing for play.
Because that's what they're signing Steeler for. That's what they're signing Steeler for.
You know that nice, you know that beautiful Champions League final, Liverpool, Madrid, and we just get one. You see like the Valverde shot, we're end up turning our cross to Vinny because Trent just they're on there nap with him pillowcase and him sheet and him bed. Him always asleep on a fucking back post. Yeah, man, go run me that. Gakpo on the back post next year. Me not even want to.
Next year. 1-0 and a Trent.
Yeah, man. Yeah, all right. Beautiful.
Shittest 1-0 and a Trent is the fault, man. Yeah.
And we can get to tell him thank you. Then we forgive him. If him sell we out, Real Madrid like how him sell we out, then we forgive him.
No. Zifix. Rafinha and Yamal switch wings from time to time.
Yeah, then switch.
Yeah, Yamal against Trent is going to be dark.
So trust me.
Anyone, bro, we are talking about Yamal. Anybody, take the center back and put him on the fucking wing.
I say Cunha.
Yeah. Take anybody and put on the wing. Take the goalkeeper. Put Ter Stegen
out there.
Put Ter Stegen over there.
Oh Lord.
Oh my
Jeez.
god, bro. It's just hilarious. I kind of, and the thing is, these two signings.
Doku cook your 12th time in a one blood clot game.
Yeah,
This
Doku moved to man. He did. Yeah,
12 Doku, you know?
Doku.
Doku do the same fucking thing every time, and you make him do it 12 times. Him not cut in, you know? Every time him go fucking line. Every time. And Trent just there, I peel off, I try to grab his shirt. Jesus fuck. And you think me miss that?
Yeah.
You think me miss that?
Yeah. Zifix, Barca versus Benfica. Barca versus Benfica. There were points in that game where Yamal was on the left.
Doku did the same thing every time. Oh, he did.
Bro,
He did
you mean? Bro, I'm Mitchell Robertson under the bus for this pussy. Man, fuck off. Remember Mitchell Robertson? You remember Mitchell Robertson under the bus for
when the Yardman show just started, Lex cuss Robertson, dog rat.
Because him did just as shit as Trent and nobody never does say nothing.
Yeah.
But no, it no matter. Robertson not best left, but as a matter of fact, Robertson not best right back in everywhere. Wherever play for Liverpool, and him not even play right back. I don't care.
That is this is just pure hatred, and I'm here for it. I am here for it.
100% raw hatred. I'm not trying to mask it like them YouTube people that will try to be PR friendly and try to be nice. No, fuck that. Bun Trent. It's simple as that. For as long as I live.
First?
Unless Liverpool versus Real Madrid, Champions League final, you fucker, you better spread your bed at that right back position and go the fuck to sleep. A double from Gakpo and then we call it quits. Salah to Gakpo, Trent sleep on the back post, Gakpo head a goal. Courtois couldn't do nothing about it. Win the Champions League final. Thank you. That are the only That are the only time you give a Champions League, you fuck. Oh my days.
You lot are gonna play them as well. That's the thing. I don't know if we'll be in the final, but you lot are gonna draw each other. 100%.
All that money. This brother, wall ever since we start Trent at the back post. But for some reason, this brother have the gall. For going like him at this the bed, and then you know what the fuck, on our wicked thing,
wicked.
The man go from Trent at the back post to best right back in the world when the man left. that the man do, you know. So the man move from Trent at the back post to how do you feel losing the best right back in the world? Yeah man. Hold on, fuck. The hold on, fuck. I swear down.
Trent is a quality right back.
Good. Yeah, man, good. I'm glad him not play for we no more. Good. Okay, go be quality for Real Madrid. Go on.
Say he might be playing wing back for them. It depends on if Alonso goes with the back three. Because if he goes with the back three, he's gonna play wing back.
A man gonna sign a ball and bench him. Yeah, watch Carvajal gonna get better and he not gonna see a game. Watch. And he might dip on the bench of sulk. Come on.
Hey, you lot, continue. You're not entertained. Run up the likes, man. We're still short. Only 74 likes.
Salah's supposed to fight them Monday, bro.
Just get us up to triple digits, man. Get us up to triple digits. Hit the subscribe button as well. Back to it because we ain't really touched on it. Kaneki and Mbeumo. Thoughts, obviously, reports came out. We got the bomber from Ornstein saying that Mbeumo's preferred choice is Manchester United. So United are going to approach Brentford with a bid. Personal terms will be offered to Mbeumo as well. So thoughts on Mbeumo potentially joining Manchester United, for how he fits in, how he raises the level, etc.
Look like you're busy.
Yeah, he's busy. All right, Lex, your thoughts on it? I'll get mine shortly.
Mbeumo?
Yeah, Mbeumo.
Bruno gonna pass him the ball? That is the question.
You know that, right, Bruno? Yeah, Bruno passing the ball at shoulder height. You already know,
so if a Bruno gonna pass him the ball, if a Ugarte gonna pass him the ball, if a Dallo gonna pass him the ball, Dallo left, Dallo right, bro, I don't know how I gonna manage. I don't need more. No, yes. Cunha and Mbeumo fine.
Yes.
But mega be brutally honest.
Go
We
on.
only need like 1 or 2 more signings. Because we don't need defensive signings. We already have Xerxes. You just need a Bruno replacement. You need a Bruno replacement.
Agreed. I think we need. I look at
We
it.
need 2 midfielders.
I think
Just
yes,
two.
we need
Just
4, I
two.
think we need 4 more signings overall.
One, so that Ugarte can just come off the bench and you play the brother this side of Cass. Just to the season, maybe January you go and you replenish because we're not gonna be unrealistic. And I like say United, probably they can find 5 players. But I think we're not gonna get the deals on it they get last summer. Only they get some really good deals last summer. Because Morocco and what name?
Mazarabi.
Mazarabi.
Yeah, because he post some shit on social media, 12 million to pay for him.
Yeah,
That brother there was not 12 mil. I tell you that.
Trust me, he wasn't.
Steal. I'm glad we got him for that price, man. He was a steal. He could have been triple that price, and I go, hey, great business.
If he was 40 million, I'd have accepted it even then because he's worth it.
Right now, you can sell him for 50. But that's the thing. No, here's what the problem. Here's what the main concern me have for Manchester United. Although I really shouldn't have no concerns, but since we are talking about football,
you're talking from a football fan perspective. Yeah, I hear that.
Amorim makes your best players look like shit. And him don't improve the players who have some room for improvement. And then him don't make the worst players any better. Even Ten Hag didn't have the man them pan a gimmicks thing. You get me? Even Ten Hag did have the man them pan a gimmicks thing. And me gone? Kineki, you still there?
Yeah, me there, man.
Him freeze.
Yeah,
okay.
him freeze.
So the major issue where you're gonna have is even with signing all of these good players, when them landing at the system, a lot of things won't matter because you'll still have the same deficiencies. You still have structural problems. You get what I say? Yep. Your roof still a go a leak, your foundation still a go a seeping water from the floor, and the whole building still a go collapse. Why? Because structurally you're not set up right to play in the Premier League specifically. That's the main issue with Amorim. A lot of the things that people might say, oh, Amorim don't make this sub, or Amorim don't. No. The main issue is the structural integrity of the system that Amorim is playing in the Premier League and how he is interpreting that system for the Premier League. Now, if it is that he is interpreting the system in that way because of the players he has, then fine. But then how would you explain to me that when given better players, he still chooses the worst players? That's also a problem. That's
also a problem.
That's also a problem. So it's like if Amorim did give you like a deck of cards, same of 10 cards. If Amorim did take 5 cards and give you and then keep 5 for himself, then you could have said, all right, these are the 5 reasons I can say Amorim is equipped to actually do something with the squad. Yeah? But for some reason, Amorim has given a team that cannot win a trophy, and then has lost or went trophyless with a team that wins trophy regardless. You get me? And this is the issue that human have. This is the thing that human have to work out. So there's nothing that says to me that giving Amorim better players will actually improve the results because of Amorim. Giving Amorim better players will improve the results because of the quality of the players. But even then, his system will still have those players underperforming because it's just not working and he is unwilling to make adjustments or adequate adjustments, and he's unwilling to change it. That's the biggest issue. So yes, Mbeumo will make a difference because he's better quality than Garnacho, better quality than Højlund. Yes, Cunha is way better quality than pretty much any attacking player you have bar Xerxes. But when you put all of these pieces together, and then say, Amorim, go ahead, what's going to happen? If you give Amorim a better midfielder, is Amorim still going to play Ugarte?
That's a question.
You
That's
get
a
what I say?
question. Yeah, I get it.
If Rasmus don't leave and you bring in a better striker for him, is he going to bench that striker and play Rasmus? Because I've seen Xerxes up on the field and not make players and a string play, and every time him get sub on, the whole play of the game transform. But for some reason, as soon as Rasmus Højlund get fit, he's on the pitch.
No, you have a complete. What you're saying is completely correct.
No make sense.
Because
it no make sense, Kineki. And for all of the man them where I get emotional and I say you need to back the manager, bro.
No.
You have to have a reason. Every time it a go rain, down the cloud, down the place get bleak.
Yes.
So yeah. So if Amorim look bleak and everything Amorim do bleak, it a go rain, brother. It don't matter where you set up. All right, you go out in a better raincoat and you go out with a better umbrella, but you still are going to possibly get wet.
You still are going to get wet.
Because it's not going to stop. You're going to get wet less, but you still are going to go out in a conditions where you're not like.
It's one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons where I've told you before when you've heard me speak, when I'm saying I don't back this manager. You've never heard me defend him. You've never heard me defend him, and you've never heard me say I want him to stay. My whole reason for him, because when we signed him, remember they asked, will Man United get a new manager bounce? And I told you no, it's going to get worse. I said it was going to get worse when I said when we signed Amorim. I know I had high expectations for Amorim, but my standard was set when he signed. I'm like, we need to make 2 finals. We didn't make 2 finals, Lex. We didn't make 2 finals. That was one of the main reasons. The moment we got knocked out the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, I have not defended this manager. I will not defend him because I'm looking at what you're doing and I'm asking yourself, and I'm looking at you and I'm saying, are you doing this on purpose now? You did not need to play Xerxes because the stretch of games that we had in the Premier League that were so much winnable, we would have won if we had Xerxes. You chose to play Xerxes against a team we never needed to play. Why are you playing Xerxes against Newcastle?
The priority. If you have decided, the reason him play Xerxes in a Newcastle is because he views saving Rasmus for the final as it. Now, what evidence has Rasmus given you for you to prioritize playing him in a game to win a trophy? Unless I have this entirely wrong, and Amorim is just doing an absolute masterclass. Unless it's an absolute masterclass where him just decides that all of the shit players him have, him going to continuously play them for show the board to them shit so that them can get rid of them.
No.
Unless that is the view.
No, you want to know why I'm not going to say that, Lex? That's an excuse. I want that to be hold on. I want that to be the case, but for you to prioritize showing these players than trophies, I can't. That doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah, but if coming from me, I would have done something like that. Yeah. And the only reason I would have done something like that is because if I sat down and decided that them man you have a seat, some people you can't tell them. You have to show them.
Yeah.
So if me decides that the board have to sister them management before them get rid of them, then more do that. It's just that everybody got to the lens of actually thinking that much. You get to me?
That is true.
But the problem is where you could have seen that Ten Hag had certain views. So him did things that Garnacho good because I'm playing him all the time. And me fully sure same thing Garnacho good. Why? Because when it came time to play Rasmus got benched.
Yeah.
Can realize that Rasmus are rubbish. Now, if Ten Hag can do that, and we'll have a manager here that is vocally, when him express himself, when him talk about the game of football, he sounds significantly smarter than Ten Hag.
He does,
Yeah,
but look,
you agree with a lot of the things
No.
him say.
I agree.
But then at the end of the day, what him do the total
Total
opposite.
opposite. And it's the reason why when you heard me say it before, and I'm like, he did this before at Sporting. The only difference was because that league is not of the quality of the Premier League, he didn't lose as much games. When he went on a purging streak at Sporting, he did the same thing. He showed a lot of the players that he didn't want at the club and told the board these guys aren't, and showed everybody, because if it's anything that is united right now about this fan base is people can now point and actually say Rasmus is not good enough. Remember last season everybody was defending this guy. Rasmus wasn't good enough. Garnacho isn't good enough. Mount isn't good enough. Bruno isn't good enough. Like Diego Delo isn't good enough. These are players that everybody defended last season, Lex. This is literally, I'm speaking the truth. These are players that were defended last season.
But you could understand the defense. Because,
we won a trophy.
Because not just winning the trophy. For instance, Dalot, last season, you could have seen yourself going into the next season with Dalot. We did already know, say Bruno, you would have rather not go into the season with him, but Dalot was good because he was playing right back in a 4-back system. You get me?
Yeah.
That suit him more. The issue with Dalot is not just that he's playing right wing back. Right wing back cannot be played like you're a right back.
Like a right back.
And Dalot is playing right wing back like a right back. That's the problem. That's the problem. But the problem is this guy would much rather play Dalot at left back than Malacia. He would much rather put Dalot at left back than Dorgu. Because when Dorgu came and played on the right and play Dalot on the left, same way.
Rather play Garnacho over Anthony when you've seen that Anthony, like what got to me was this. What a lot of things he does wrong is this. You have players that make the team play better, and players that needed. Anthony made us play better in this 3-back system. Like, let us actually be honest with this one.
Who?
Anthony, when he used to bring him and play him on the right.
But all right, but that's the problem, Kineki. The reason Anthony looked good, it's because he was playing right wing back like a right wing back.
He was playing it. He was playing it beside of Amad Diallo, who
exactly
they were both interchanging.
Because the arch in the system we have, it becomes too defensive when your right and your left wing backs are too defensive, because the rest of the midfield and the back line is also defensive. So now what you have happening is just a plethora of defense. No one up there to combine with Ahmad. No one up there, and then you have Ahmad, Rasmus, and Garnacho. What the fuck you expect to do with that? What you have to have happen, it has to be link play with the right wing back. Him have to up there, and the left wing back have to up there. Why? Yep. Because you already have two. You have Cass Ugarte or Cass Bruno or whatever you want. Even Bruno, him indisciplined, so him will vacate the midfield, and then it create more issues and all sort of rubbish. So, all right, say you have Cass Ugarte. If you have Cass Ugarte and you have 3 defenders in the back, your right back has to attack. He must be up there for spread the field, for give options. When Ahmad collect the ball in at the 10, and Ahmad get the ball and look up, what is Ahmad looking at? Garnacho, Rasmus, and no one overlapping.
And no one.
So then him look like shit, and people start to question and wonder. When you take Kobe Minor and play Kobe Minor in the midfield, the same issues with under Ten Hag happen, because there's some vacancy in the midfield.
Yep.
And then what you have happen now is the same issues with first of all, Minor is more of an attacking player. All of the highlights that we've seen from Kobe Minor has come at the left 10. even if he was playing in the midfield, it's that little area over there, sir. Them come. When him against Wolves, when him beat the player, them curl it. When him score the goal against when him score any goal, it's always from the left side. I curl it in either the far corner or the near post. So why is it every game that you man decide for play Kobe Minor, it is always in the midfield?
Yeah, but Lex, and it's one of the main issues where you've heard me talk about it. Like Casemiro is trying to play midfield, but his midfield partner wants to play. Like Bruno is trying to play like Charisma, while Casemiro is trying to play as a midfielder. So when you're leaving everybody so isolated, Amad Diallo is trying to, and one of the main issues with this team, Lex, even you've seen it, everybody wants to be a hero. Everybody wants to be the hero. No one wants to be the pass to help the person that's going to actually save the team. Everybody's trying to basically win the game on their own. Like Bruno Fernandes taking a shot when there's a pass that would have gotten us a goal. For example, the same game against Spurs. Xerxes came onto the pitch. Xerxes made a flick to Bruno. Bruno plays back Xerxes. Xerxes through on goal. Bruno gets the flick and just shoots. Amad Diallo plays Xerxes. Xerxes plays Bruno. Bruno doesn't look for the play to Amad. Bruno is shooting.
Because Bruno is supposed to be a false 9. Bruno does not play like a midfielder. Anybody that is shoot first or final pass first, them need for the up there, sir.
All right.
Up there,
I
them
told
need for
everybody.
But watch now. Not only that, when you get Dorgu and Garnacho over there, sir, Dorgu overlap. You know, for every time Dorgu overlap, Xerxes follow the overlap.
Yes.
When you watch it, every time Dorgu overlap Garnacho, Xerxes follow the overlap. Simple ball IQ. So all something they have to do now is just pass the ball through to Dorgu, because Dorgu always overlaps isolated. Him always by himself when him overlap.
Yep.
Because
it's always
the
in
team
some
not
good attacking
run.
position. Yeah.
Always. So all Garnacho have to do is play team, and it's a cutback. Either cut back to Garnacho or cut back to Xerxes, because Xerxes follow the run. And even then, Garnacho supposed to pass it, and if him cut it back, make a run forward, and then Cass can come in, collect it, and then retain possession and recycle it. What him do? Shoot. And him will shoot 50 times. And the one time him score, oh my God, this guy has so much potential.
And
get out of here, man.
It's the reason why when you guys signed Schlutt, why I said he would hate Darwin Núñez, and you saw it when he started telling Darwin Núñez, if you do those dumb shots while I'm here, I'm getting rid of you. Look at the dumb shots that he was doing under Klopp. Have you seen Darwin Núñez do those dumb shots this season?
I'm pretty sure it's a Klopp. Did I tell him for shoot?
No. Klopp was promoting it. Promoting it because, in the words of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you won't score if you don't shoot. That was not what Schlutt was on, and it's not what I'm on right now. I hate it so much because I'm looking at the losses we suffered this season, and I can show you plays where, if instead of shooting like a dumbass, if Man United players had just kept the ball and passed and looked for the pass, we would have won. We would have won 7 of those 15 games we've lost. We would have won 7 of those 15 games we've lost.
I just simple decision making, bro.
There's no chemistry in this team. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got the best out of Bruno Fernandes because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer surrounded Bruno Fernandes with players that Bruno Fernandes couldn't be shit around. I wagwan, I too flawless this. Oh. Bruno couldn't be shit with Anthony Martial at striker. You wanna know why? Anthony Martial went into the spaces that Bruno Fernandes wasn't covering, and Bruno Fernandes used to run off of Martial. There were points in the season. In Bruno Fernandes' 18 goal and 12 assist season, Bruno Fernandes played 80% of those games as a centre forward, and that's an actual fact. Bruno spent more time at striker than Martial did in that season.
Yeah, you see it by the position. Boy, I've been listening. Big up to you, man. My
Yeah.
connection was moving funny. But you mentioned it about Bruno. He's a 9. He should be a final third. Everything about it.
Everything
tells you
about him.
everything. He's a 9.
He's literally a final action player. That's all he
Yes.
does. Whether you and you know what's funny? That's the only time you see quality from Bruno.
Yes.
When
he's
he
in the
must
final
shoot.
third. Yes.
If you set him up for a volley, Bruno, any day, volley, penalties, all of them stuff there. You get me?
Yeah. 100%,
Don't tell him to
100%.
play
I've
the
said this about
midfield
him.
and control the pace of the game. And him can't do that.
Can't do it. Treats the ball like a grenade.
No,
You know what
when
I'm saying? It's like it's a ticking time bomb, and he has to get rid of it.
But it's
It's
like when the
something-
scouts misprofile the player, them and I tell the manager them something, and then the manager them just hardwired for just not understand what they must see. Bro, man, I know.
and it's
Well,
the
good.
reason when everybody, because I'm here, I'm seeing the
You got
Big up yourself,
blessings
Lee.
every single time.
But
over,
big up,
man.
big up.
Blessings. Catch
Yeah,
you,
man.
man. Shorty. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Blessings every time.
Yeah.
I catch you in the group chat. Go on, Kideki. Carry on.
it's the reason why I always have arguments with people saying Man United misprofile Scott McTominay. I'm like, we didn't misprofile Scott McTominay. We had Pogba that was playing as a midfielder and Scott McTominay that was trying to play as Kenny Dalglish. Fred was trying to play as a midfielder and Scott McTominay was out here making last man runs like he's flipping Raul. Scott McTominay was playing. We're trying to play in the midfield, and this guy wants to play as a striker. For Napoli this season, his role was literally we're taking. It's like Jude Bellingham. We're taking midfield responsibilities from you because you're a horrible midfielder. You are a horrible midfielder, but we need you in the box because that's where you're deadly. It's literally Fellaini. It's Fellaini all over again. Fellaini in the midfield was horrible. Fellaini in the final third was the most dangerous person on the pitch. That's not misprofiling. That is not misprofiling. Your strength is in the box. We can't play you up top because Scott McTominay has no kind of technical ability to play striker. Can Scott McTominay run? No. Can Scott McTominay link play? No. Can Scott McTominay dribble? No. Why am I playing you as a striker? You can't hold up play. Midfield, because of your last man runs. But the problem is this. You keep doing more last man runs than you are doing your midfield duties. That's costing us. Because everybody was like...
He's a box crashing.
Because, what was it? Scott McTominay, midfield partner. Mick Fred issue was Mick. It wasn't Fred. Yeah? Fred's issue was Mick. It wasn't Fred. Because when Fred was here now, without Mick, Fred was our best midfielder. Let's not forget this. Fred has been our best midfielder. Scott McTominay has never been our best anything. He's never been our best anything. Don't do this. Everybody that played beside of Scott McTominay died. Matic did it and died. Pogba did it and died. Amrabat did it and died. Casemiro did it and died. Everyone that plays beside of Scott McTominay in that midfield dies. You want to know why? Because McTominay and Bruno Fernandes want to be Eusebio and Kenny Dalglish, forgetting that their job, what's on their employment sheet, says midfielder.
No, you're right.
And that's the problem that I have with Man United players. I have a problem with a lot of these players. No one wants to actually do their role. It's something that sickens me. Even when I play football, Sunday League football, I'm like, everybody wants to be Neymar. Everybody wants to be Messi. Everybody wants to be Christie. And I'm like, if I got rid of the midfield that those guys are in, they don't win anything, right? Mm-hmm. You think Christie wins all them Champions League without Toni Kroos? Do you think Messi would have done what he did without Iniesta and these guys?
People will praise and rave about the midfields of like a Cruz, Casemiro, and Modric, or as Xavi, Busquets, and Iniesta, or even the midfield we just seen with Vitinho, Ruiz, and John Evers.
Yeah.
You know what all the midfields do very well? The basics.
Yeah.
They do the basics. Yes, they can do all the exceptional stuff without question, but
the basics is one of the most, as you've said it before, it's a saying. You're the person that told me this. You're the first person I heard say this. The basics is the most difficult thing for some people to do.
Yeah, it really is. People really just can't do the basics. Really can't.
Because when I talk about such man, everybody always say you always bring him up. You always bring him up, and I'm like, yes, because while he could do the switch play, the 40-yard passes, the through balls, he could do everything that De Bruyne and Bruno does. What did he do most? He kept the ball.
Mm.
Why did Pogba when he was here? Why didn't he do like he could easily have done what Bruno did? He could easily have just spammed the ball. What time? This man had Zlatan. Why did he not spam? That you have a 6'6" dude in the box. Why did he not spam crosses into the box to Zlatan? Because that's not his fundamentals in football. It's not spamming, it's keeping the ball. How much games would we have not lost this season if Bruno Fernandes had just kept the ball? Yeah? If Bruno didn't make that stupid pass against Spurs, we don't concede there. We don't concede. Every single moment I look at these guys and I'm like, you guys can't do the basics. And right now, with what Man United are signing, you wonder what Mbeumo is very good at as a player, doing the basics.
Mbeumo does very well. As much as we'll praise him for the exceptional stuff, and that's what sets you aside. Like, obviously, if you can do the basics, you'll get to a point, but obviously you need more. But what I'm pointing out, people, is even the most exceptional players, you know what they do very, very well?
The basics.
Same with Cunha and Mbeumo. And the basics is sometimes it's not. And not every time you need to pass the ball and go past the guy. Get the ball and go past the guy. That is not it. Every single time, every single time when Mbeumo has his fullback or a centre back or it's a defensive midfielder, whoever he doesn't necessarily go past him. Same with Cunha. You pick and choose your moment. Same way with decision making is a little bit more difficult, but like I'm saying, just pass. Simple as game management. That's something basics.
That's something that Manchester United players lack. They lack it so much, and it's something right now. One, I am happy. You don't know how glad I am right now seeing all the names that are being linked out of this club.
Yeah, all right. Absolutely. I love it. I know we spoke on Rasmus with the Inter Milan links. Obviously, you got Garnacho to Chelsea and Napoli, Rashford, Barcelona.
What's the name are linked with him as well? Are linked back with Garnacho as well, and they can have him really.
Who's this?
Simeone wants him back at Atletico Madrid.
Hey, you know what? It makes sense.
Because what his name is, I think what his name is leaving. What's that? The winger that's there again. His name starts with C.
You don't know better than
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. Google it or pop.
Is it Correa? Correa, him. I think he's leaving. Correa is leaving, I think. Wait, isn't Correa at Inter Milan? Hold on. I'm pretty sure it is Correa. Yeah, it is Korea, yeah.
Before you carry on, hey, big up Big Six Bants for the raid, man. Shouts to everyone who joined over from the raid on Big Six Bants. Make sure you run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. We're closing out here very, very shortly, people. So run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, please.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for that. Yes, certified has it. I know he's going to the Liga MX. I know he's going to the Liga MX. He's going to Mexico. So I know that that's why they want him back. Fam, take him back. You guys can take him back. You can make your own. You can have Argentina FC Atletico Madrid. Fam, take him back. Yeah, we'll throw Rasmus Højlund in as a discount, bro. Fam, we'll give you Mason Mount. You guys love Gallagher. You can have Mason Mount with Garnacho, bro. Like, honestly. But right now, for the signings wise for us, Flawless, I really want us to try for Enzo Millet. I really want us to try. Theo Hernandez, yeah, I understand the age thing that Man United are trying, and I know we're trying to stay away from big names. I am sorry. But when a player like that becomes available for such little money, I think we should just bite the bullet. So Theo Hernandez and I don't know what this manager wants exactly. He seems to really like a left footer as a right wing back. And if that's the case, he should really try for Joshua Wagnerman from Stuttgart as well. I'm bringing up Stuttgart, but Stuttgart has made a couple players right now that I believe are ready right now for that big step. Wagnerman, he's left-footed. to be fair, he is 2-footed though. He can go down the line and cross, or he can cut in, shoot, and play a pass on his left foot. So he can use both his foot when needed. When needed, actually. So that's a major that's a major big thing. And he's what? And he's 17 million. For a right wing back, he's 26. Wagnerman. So Wagnerman for 17 million, and Theo Hernandez for around 25 million. So that's almost 50 million we're spending, and we're getting 2 new fullbacks that walk in our team and make us better. Like that, those are big needle movers right there.
Yeah,
that's how I'm looking at it.
It's all about competition for places, like you mentioned. That's why I like this. That's why I like this side. That's why I like the signing of Cunha, and that's why I like the potential signing of Mbeumo. Not only did they improve us 110% first and foremost, secondly, it's also competition for places in that area, because you Nano there, you got Xerxes there, you also got Amadou could play there as well. All of a sudden, the attack looks very vastly different. Of course, you need a striker. Of course.
What are you guys' thoughts on Wharton? I want him to play another season. Like, I realize everybody rating, but I've not seen enough to justify that price tag that Crystal Palace. I haven't seen enough to justify that Crystal Palace price tag. Like I've watched him, I've seen, but I want to see enough from it. I don't want it to be like what everyone saw with Shane Longstaff that one season, and then he just fizzled out after. Like that's not what I want to see right now. Wharton is class, but I want to see if it's consistent class. Not he played good now and then you have to wait 15 games to see another pass from him. Baliba, Zifex is somebody that I want Man United to sign, but Bram, I'm weary of Brighton because they're going to try and fleece us. Baliba right now is 40 million. $35-40 million. Brighton will look at us and tell us 70 million for him.
Yeah, like with it. Is E6? Is Warren got injury problems? Let me have a look.
He does. He's not injury prone. He's not injury prone, but it's a reoccurring knee injury.
Okay. I'm looking at because I know he did miss some time.
Yeah, look, it's a reoccurring knee injury he suffered.
So I'm looking here. Yeah, he was injured 24, 25. Actually, ain't even that bad, to be honest. He's only
it's not. It's just that it's always the same injury.
Yeah.
That's what's worrying.
They're saying here, all it's saying here, I'll have to double check. Groin surgery, November 1st, 2024 to February 25. So he missed 93 days. It was 17 games. That's for Palace and England. And then he missed 1 game this season. They said it was 7 days. And that was just an ankle injury. So it's not actually that bad, to be honest, when I look in there.
It's just a reoccurring thing because of the groin injury and some muscle pulls, and it's a knee as well. He's always had problem with knee.
Groin, hip, pelvic. They're saying that that's the problems. But
so it's reoccurring. That's the main problem I'm scared of. That's why I said I want to see him get have another season now to see if what I am seeing right now, if it's something to actually be worried about. It's reoccurring. That's what's scary. That's what's scary. It's reoccurring, and we all know how crap Man United medical team is. I don't want us to ruin Wharton.
Yeah, you don't want
I really don't want us to ruin it.
I do agree with you 110% on the 2 midfielders. Because I see people in the chat, like when man mentions one, people say, oh, we need such and such. To me, we need both. Do Manchester United need a progressive passer? Yes.
Yep.
110%. We need a Wharton type, without doubt. However, we also need alongside that someone who is athletic, and also a powerhouse in there, strong, can get through the defensive work and can also carry the ball. Put it this way, if we were to get Baliba and we were to get Wharton, even though I'm more so going off the chat with that, I'd go cool. I'm more so forget the names, profile. If we can get the 2 profiles we need in there. If we were to go get an Onana, I'm talking about Villa and Tillemans, not those 2, but that profile, I go, all right, cool. That's where I'm at with it. Go get those profiles. But that's
for the people that are saying that we're saying we Man United to try and get Douglas, Man United need to stay the farthest away from Douglas Luiz.
You don't rate him as Blur.
Juventus wants 70 million for
him. Yeah, that's all well and good. They trying to get rid of him. You know what we should do? Loan.
Yeah. And
loan.
Originally as a ball carrier, I want us to actually try and get Ezekiel Palacios. I really think we should try and get him. I know I'm not that really much fond of Argentinian midfielders, but I rate Palacios as a ball carrier, like just progressive ball carrying and how tenacious he is. He does have an injury on him. He does have the eye for a pass. I'm looking at Palacios. I'm looking at Enzo Millet. I'm looking at Ederson as well. Yeah, that's Ederson is a name everyone is hearing all around the place. I don't think we can get Stieler because it's obvious he's going to Real Madrid. It's obvious. But I want us to get a couple more. I think we should try and get Susic from Real Sociedad, the Croatian midfielder. I think we should try and get him. I don't know how possible that actually is, but I just the midfielding wise right now, Enzo Millet and Palacios are the two names I have as progressive ball carriers with an eye for a pass. That's who I'm looking at right now. Douglas Luiz is the midfielder we would need to be in front of Casemiro as just that defensive midfielder. But Juventus extortion prices. We could loan him because they're trying to get rid of him. They are trying to get rid of him.
Because they're actively trying. It's not like we're going in for a player and it's like they don't want to sell him. It's not
and I think we could bully Juventus for it because they need the money right now.
Loan, man. Option to buy. That's what it is, man. No obligation. Yeah. Right, loan deal. So and we put whatever price option to buy and then go. And
let's be real. Immediately now that midfield just looks so. Douglas Luiz, Enzo Millet / Palacios. That's infinitely better now. Yeah, that's just infinitely better. The only thing, though, which is something we suffer from, that midfield lacks height.
True, but that's why we got free centre backs. We should be all right.
No, and it's something further down when we start doing the transfer talks. I can go more in depth with players now, but Douglas Luiz is a player I'm actually keen on, but my whole issue is just Juventus. That's the whole thing. That's just my whole thing. If anyone in chat can probably just agree with, can just listen to what I'm saying, is just this. I am tired of Man United getting fleeced now. Okay, we're mid-table. We need to sign mid-table.
Yeah, so far, you know what? I'd say of that Indios, the only one I look at, the only bad one that I think we overpaid for in value is what's his face? Is Agate. That's it.
Yeah, I said it before. We should have never have bought him.
Yeah, but 6 out of, well, it's more than 7 now, but the summer signings, to get 6 out of 7, right, I give you props because I look at Delit, I look at Yoro, I look at Maz, I look at Xerxes, I look at Heaven,
Dorgu,
I look at and Agate. So that's right there, that's 7. 6 I was right. 6 out of 7 is
6 out of 7 is fantastic, actually.
If you tell me every 7 players we sign, 6 are going to be worth their value,
that's
or more,
fantastic.
Phenomenal. And I think with Mbeumo and Cunha, what's being overlooked? Price. Because one, if someone would have said to me, asked me, does that happen? I would have said, hell no. Secondly, if someone would have said, okay, how much do you think it costs? I would have said, at least 150 million combined.
Can you bring up what your nephew just said there? Because what he said is something I agree with.
Thing with Luiz is he needs some defensive minding with him. He was very shy without Kamara next to him. I can't lie. Put Douglas Luiz with a proper defensive midfielder he cooks, and that's what we need. This is why I'm saying that about to get. If you're going to go get the progressive passer, man, I mentioned a Wharton, a Douglas Luiz, a Tillemans. I'm just throwing out names so you like the idea. Go and get someone who is defensively sound.
Coop Miners and Douglas Luiz are out of favor at Juventus, and I think that double loan move would just be fantastic.
Yeah, and
Tien Coop Miners and Douglas Luiz, that's fun. That if we could manage to pull that off, just Tien Coop Miners and Douglas Luiz both on loan at Manchester United, that right there would cook, because that's the 2 midfielders. That's it. Yeah.
But Kaneki, what they've shown is we can pull off moves that nobody expected. If someone would have said 2nd of June to me, let's say the day after the Europa League final, someone goes, yo, Flawless, you're going to sign Cunha and you're going to get Mbeumo for combined 110 million or 120 million. Let's say Mbeumo 60 as well. I said no chance.
No chance. No, I'd have said no chance as well.
No chance. Not a Oh, not a prayer. I would have said that. But people, we are going to close out. Love to everyone that's locked in. Big up to Kaneki. Big up to Lex. Big up to Javon. Make sure you subscribe to Javon's channel, The Final Whistle Podcast. The link is underneath in the description. Make sure you subscribe to The Final Whistle Podcast, people. That is Javon's channel. Make sure you also subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Clips channel. The link for the Clips channel is in the title, people. Sarcasm City TV Clips. Shout out to Prime. He's clipping up some of the funniest moments, some of the best moments from the live stream. So go subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Clips YouTube. Follow Sarcasm City TV on all Sarcasm City TV Clips on all socials as well, people. At Sarcasm City TV Clips on Instagram, SCTV Clips on Twitter/X. So that's SCTV on Twitter/X. There's no SCTV Clips on Twitter/X and Sarcasm City TV Clips on Instagram. And also, like I said, subscribe to the YouTube channel Sarcasm City TV. But run up the likes here. I believe we have hit over, yes, we have gone over 100 likes. So big up to you lot. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. One more thing, you see it right there on the screen. Get over to the Sarcasm City TV playback, people. www.playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV. That's www.playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV, or just download the Playback app from your app store. NBA Finals coming up. The Pacers versus the Thunder, people. Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers will be there for whether it's 4 games, whether it's 7 games, or anywhere in between watch-alongs. So make sure, people, make sure you follow the Playback. Club World Cup will be over there. Boxing, UFC, Formula 1, gaming content all over on the Sarcasm City TV Playback. And my nephew just said, he's saying there should be UFC Saturday too, so you'll get UFC watch-alongs over there. I'm also going to patent Mario Kart, people. I'm trying to sort that out because anytime I mention it, people always want in on the Mario Kart. So I've got the Switch there. I just need to actually run it to make sure it works clean. Pro Clubs is tomorrow. And yeah, there'll be Pro Clubs Tuesday, probably Wednesday as well, people, at some point too. But big up to Sham, big up to everyone who has been locked in, man. Big up to anyone watching this back. Big up to Jordan S, who became a member. Big up to Nero, the young G, who's been a member of the channel for 23 months. He says, let Mbeumo, James, let's run it. Hey, man, I can't wait. Did the potential of those two, and I spoke about it, of those two linking up. It's frightening. And you add in a striker as well, if it is a Mateta, if it is a Yokerez, if it is a Osherman, or just any striker, I think. But big up to all the members, all the moderators, all the regulars, all the new people as well. Big up. Prime's asking final question for Kaneki. Thoughts on, is it, how'd you say his name? Cristianos? You know who he is? I have no idea who that is. Yo, Kaneki, you there?
Oh, you're talking about Uchi? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. What's your thoughts on it? Prime's asking. Thoughts on him, I should say.
I like, I rate his profile. Why?
He's asking. I'm presuming, what nationality is he? Maybe Chelsea are linked with him. Yes. Maybe Chelsea are linked with him. Maybe it's that. That's probably what it is. Maybe it's that Chelsea are linked with him that he's asking. Maybe it is indeed that. But yeah, let's see what else. But yeah, you see Prime. This is Prime on the Clips channel, people, right there. And yes, the Zipex, to answer your question, yes, I would take Angel Gomez back on a free. You know why? Why not? Free. We need to bolster that area. Why not? And I will be doing a solo Q&A. Solo Q&As on Thursday, people. Oh, that's why he's asking. He plays for. He's Nigerian. I knew he was either linked to Chelsea, Nigerian, or Irish. That's why. So yeah, that's why Prime asked. But yeah, solo Q&A is on Thursday. So that's when I get to, because it's just me here. I get to the chat and get to all your questions. So don't worry about that. But yeah, we're closing out. I've already told you lot where to find everything. I'm going to update the schedule on YouTube after this as well, people. So you'll know all the shows that are indeed coming up till Sunday as well. Saturday as well is the 15K subscriber party. 15K subscriber party on the Saturday. So yeah, big love, man, each and every time to everyone that's locked in. And one more thing, don't forget this show, all the other shows on the YouTube channel, apart from watch-alongs, fan calling shows, and the gaming content, are on all audio platforms. So if you use Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow us, 5-star us. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcast. If you're an iPhone user, it's already on your phone, that app. Just click it, 5-star us on there, because you might, and maybe you just prefer to listen to podcast and audio only platform. You don't want YouTube using up all your data. Maybe you don't want to see our faces, whatever the case may be, people. So you see it there on the screen. That's the Sarcasm City TV Spotify. Make sure you follow us, 5-star us. But we're going to close out. We're redirecting over to TJ. He's doing American Waffle, which is a fantastic show. It's a fantastic show, and he's got some great content creators over there and Ahmed. So yeah, man, make sure you head over there. The Fraud Vate is over there, as well. A big up. Love to everyone that's locked in. We back here today, 4:30 p.m. UK time. Man Them United podcast. It's the Manchester United show. And then 11:30 p.m. UK time, I'll be back with Vader, Man Them United, Man Them City. So Manchester United, Manchester City show. But love to everyone that's locked in. This has been the Premier League podcast, the Yardman edition, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.